My name is Chris, I'm 30 and I have stage 4 breast cancer. I was 22 when I first found my lump, and I didn't know how long it'd been there because I wasn't checking my boobs. I didn't really know myself whatsoever. So I had 5 months of chemo, and so that finished in August 2009. And 2 months after that, we did the mastectomy. I had a mastectomy and had my breast removed. I've been thinking about having a tattoo on my mastectomy area for ages, but I've just been a bit of a chicken. Whenever I've really thought about it and gone to actually go and do it, I've sort of chickened out, I suppose. This is my first tattoo, but I will caveat that because when you have radiotherapy on your spine or anywhere really on your body, they have to make little dots on you, and they are little tattoos. So I am covered in 8 little dots. But yeah, so they are, I suppose, my first ever tattoos, but they are really pants and for really crappy reasons, and this is my decision to have a tattoo and I'm in control of this tattoo. So yeah, it's my first. I'm in control of this tattoo. My friend Fern.
Okay.
Yeah. I asked Fern to design the tattoo just because I knew she was pretty good at art.
An honour to be asked by my lovely friend Chris. Bit of pressure because it has to be good.
Have you ever designed a tattoo
No.
to be on someone before?
Only like rubbish ones for me.
Yeah.
This one won't be rubbish. This one's going to be so good. But yeah, just a few. No one else. This is my first.
Obviously Fern is really good at drawing, so that helps.
Imagine if I was awful and I was like, here's a stick man I've drawn for you.
But you know what, I wouldn't even care because it's the meaning behind it, and we can
Yeah.
have a right laugh knowing that I've got this really
true.
rubbish drawing on my
There
tip.
you go.
It was about maybe a week or so after I started chemotherapy that I decided to bring my friends together and family and kind of say what I'd been thinking, and that was that I was frustrated that no one had told me to show my boobs and that we needed to do something about it, and I wasn't really sure what that was. And I certainly never thought it would be a charity. Copperfield, we're an awareness and education charity, and ultimately we want to make sure that all breast cancers are diagnosed at the earliest stage because that's when treatments are more successful and survival rates are higher.
Look at this little boy, look with all the with the mice that are chasing it.
How being diagnosed with cancer makes you feel is really hard to explain and really hard to describe. But it's the first question that anyone ever asks, so people want to know what that feels like. But that moment was, it's all just such a blur, and you're not just hit with the news, but you're hit with a lot of facts and information, and none of it goes in. And it's a very intensive situation, and I was in a really small room at the time, and I felt so suffocated by the whole thing. So yeah, it was all just the news, and then I left and I needed some air, and then you kind of just start to deal with it, and life just sort of happens thereafter. And obviously I think you kind of keep having to deal with it, the news keeps hitting you over and over again because of the amount of people that you have to tell. And obviously I chose to tell everyone. Some people don't. I decided everyone needed to know, and they needed to know how I felt about it and how I was going to deal with it. But telling my twin sister was probably the hardest person to tell. At first I wanted a bridge because I thought it's quite symbolic that I built a bridge and got over it. And then I thought that would just look really weird. Not that anyone's going to see it anyway, but having a bridge wasn't probably that creative or that arty, unless, it could have been a really cool funky bridge. But I decided on a tightrope walker because I like the idea of just the balance that I've had to strike with work, and running Copperfield was really hard work, and balancing off with still having a life, and then also balancing cancer within all of that.